Now, tensions between Sweden and Turkey are worsening. Just hours after Turkey called off a visit by Sweden's defense minister to the country over an anti-Turkey protest, Rasmus Paludan, a far-right politician, burned the Holy Quran near the Turkish embassy in Stockholm. Massive protests have erupted in the arts of Turkey after the incident. Thousands of protesters gathered in the city of Bamat, and the crowd carried the Quran in their hands and chanted "God is great" in the Kurdish populated city.
If someone calling himself a politician in Sweden can burn up the Quran in front of the Turkish embassy, of course the response to it will be people gathering in squares. But it's obvious that the proper reaction must come at a government level.
We are strongly condemning that act here. It is impossible for any Muslim to accept this. This is an act against all Muslims.
Earlier, hundreds of protesters gathered in front of the Swedish consulate in Istanbul as well and set the Swedish flag ablaze. In a separate protest in Ankara, a crowd gathered in front of the Swedish embassy and left a black wreath in front of the embassy with the inscription "Say Stop to Islamophobia." Paludan's protest was held under heavy police protection while he attacked Islam and immigration in Sweden. Turkey had asked Sweden to reconsider its decision to give permission to Paludan to go ahead with the protest. Turkey's defense minister, Hulusi Akar, had earlier said the scheduled January 27th visit by his Swedish counterpart no longer held any importance or point, because Sweden continued to allow quote-unquote disgusting demonstrations against Turkey. Meanwhile, Swedish Foreign Minister Tobias Billström has called the Islamophobic provocations appalling. Several Arab countries, including Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Jordan and Kuwait, denounced the Quran burning in Sweden. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation Bloc said the provocative action targets Muslims, insults their sacred values, and serves as further example of the alarming level reached by Islamophobia, and asked Sweden to punish those behind the hate crime. Sweden and Finland are hoping to join NATO, dropping decades of military non-alignment in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But they need the consent of Turkey, who is a member of the alliance, to join. Ankara says its approval is conditional on Swedish steps to extradite people it accuses of terrorism or of having played a part in the 2016 coup attempt against Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Now, Turkey says that Sweden has not done enough to crack down on the Kurdish groups Ankara views as terrorists. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.